Hello once again, welcome again to Easy Media YouTube channel, and this video is going to be on the comparison between the Hobson Xeno Mini Pro and the DJI Mini 2. So as you see here on the screen, the Hobson Xeno comes with a black bag like this, almost the same material. I think a little bit less quality than the DJI Mini 2. So the DJI Mini 2 bag is similar. As you see, design and the style used for this bag and the material is almost the same, if not the same. I'm just on the feel and the texture. The DJI Mini 2 is quite thicker than the Hobson Xeno Mini Pro. That's just one of the differences, and they both have their names here. The DJI is here and the Hobson is here, and the kind of texture they use and the similarities is quite the same, quite similar, because you have this thread that runs at the back, and also you have this Y triangle kind of look of the thread. This is just a triangle, probably because this is quite more shorter than this one. This is more taller, so that's one thing. The handle is the same, there's no difference with the handle. So next we're gonna have here is see what's in the bag. I'm gonna start from my left, which is the Hobson Xeno, and inside the bag here you see you have the drone, the Hobson Xeno Mini Pro, you have the battery, you have the battery charger in there also, and you have the bottom plate plastic that's here. So underneath the drone you're going to have the controller, so I'm going to bring the drone out here so you see, and in the back also you have the controller for right here. This is not a combo pack. The Mini 2 is a combo, that's why it comes with the bag. But the Hobson Xeno, you can decide to buy the bag or not to buy the bag, but you have all the combo elements like the extra batteries, which you buy separate. It doesn't have a combo pack just like the DJI Mini has a combo pack, so you can buy all those other extra accessories with the drone if you're buying. But for this one, I actually bought this with one battery and a battery charger, the controller, and the bag. Bottom plate here is, then you have the battery and the battery charger on the side. So here is the battery charger, and here is the battery. This battery charger, actually you connect this to the battery and you can put in the USB to charge. So that's the basic feature. For the DJI Mini 2, you have a bigger bag because it's a combo pack and you have a lot of space. So this bag can actually take 2 drones. You have this zipper here where you see all the accessories like the cables and the extra propellers. For the Hobson Xeno Mini Pro, you have also the same zip here, and you have all the accessories in there. Then you have an extra space here where you can actually stuff in anything, and also in front, just like the DJI bag, you have the zipper here also where you can put in any accessories. Just like you see here, you have the front zip also where you can put in any extra props or extra accessories right there. So when you open up the bag, you have this space here that you can put an extra stuff, just like you have also here in the Hobson Xeno bag. So I'm gonna take this bag away. We're done with this. So inside the DJI Mini 2, you have the drone on the side, you have the controller and the batteries with the battery charger. So I'm gonna bring out the drone. This is the DJI Mini 2, and this is the controller, then the battery and the battery case, the charging case. So that's with the bag. We're gonna start with the comparison with the batteries, see how the batteries actually are, the differences, and how this drone is quite different. So we're gonna see a superiority between the Hobson Xeno Mini Pro and the DJI Mini 2. For the DJI Mini 2, the battery charger is this case here, which is pretty very nice. You have this power button here that actually shows you the levels of each battery in the pack. For the Hobson Xeno, you just have this battery. It's an intelligent battery, just like the DJI Mini batteries. They are intelligent batteries, but the good thing with this battery is that it has these indicators on the battery. It doesn't have them outside or on the drone. It has them on the battery, so you can quickly check to see the indicators to see if the battery is okay to fly with or if it's low on power, and you just have to plug in the charger and just charge. So that's a beautiful thing with the Hobson Xeno. Next we're gonna see how the differences with the controllers are. For the DJI Mini 2 controller, you see it's this beautiful well-built controller that I really like so much, because it has a very good grip that you can actually hold the controller firm with your tab or your mobile phone and you fly, and everything is so comfortable holding. And from the front interface, you have this button. So for the Mini 2 controller, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons in the front on the top panel, while the Hobson Zino, you just have 1, 2, 3 buttons and the controller and the screen. One big difference also is that your mobile device is going to be on the top when flying with the DJI Mini 2. So this is where you hold this is a holder for your device. If you're going to use a tab, you need an extension. Just like this also, we need an extension to actually put in the pad or your tab, whatever device you want to use. Like you have on the Zino Mini Pro, you have your mobile device below here and you have to look down, just like how you have in the Mavic Mini and the Mavic series. So basically that's another difference. And here you have your joysticks embedded here. All you need to do is take them out, and I'm gonna show you the rubber here is quite easy, so you just need to push it down, press it down, and the rubber is gonna give way. Then you take your joysticks and you spin them into their place. Then also the DJI has its joysticks just at the bottom, which is pretty easy to access and pretty easy to see. You just take it out. I like the fact that it has the same rubber holding them, probably because it's steel and the surface here is also steel. You just spin them in and just like so. So one advantage with the Mini 2 is that the joysticks are actually longer than the joysticks of the Zino Mini Pro, so you can actually get a kind of a distance or a space in between your hand and the controller where you can actually move the joysticks around properly. For the Zino Mini Pro, you have this luxury of actually moving them, though it's short, but you still have that grip and that allowance to move because you have a bigger ball joint here on the controller. So the Hobson Zino Mini Pro, it's I would say they are of same size. I think the Mini 2 looks slightly smaller because of the shape. One more difference is that like we talked about in the Mavic Mini, the battery has a casing that you close and you open. You put in the battery and you close it. Whereas in the Hobson Zino is just an open space. See here, you just have the LED in front. You don't have sensors. You only have one tiny sensors below for landing. You don't have sensors at the back. You don't have sensors at the side. But the Hobson Zino have 2 sensors in front, which is very good for obstacle avoidance, and 2 sensors at the back also, which the DJI Mini 2 doesn't have. And the similarity here is that they both have 1 sensor below, under, and that's where you find also similar with the DJI Mini 2. Then the camera here is 1.3 inch sensor. The camera here doesn't say if it's 1.3, but it records in 4K, and also the Hobson Zino Mini Pro also records in 4K. So as you see, another similarity is that they both are under 250 grams. It's 249 grams, just like you also have with the DJI Mini 2 to be 249 grams. And one other big difference is that the Hobson Zino has its cooling plate exposed, which is just here, this steel you see below here. That's why they have the extra component for that cover case, which is the bottom cover plate. So you just have to put this every time you want to fly, if you want to keep your drone not overheating, so you have to put this in place. The DJI Mini 2 plate is already in place. I've been flying this for a year now, I'll say, and I will tell you that the DJI Mini 2 is a very powerful drone. The Hobson Zino has actually stepped up its game, and you have the sensors, the obstacle avoidance, you have it in the front, underneath, and at the back, where the DJI Mini 2 just have this small one, and they both weigh the same, though the Hobson weigh just a little more, just like maybe a little more that I feel with my hand, but I'm not weighing on a scale now, but I can tell by just holding them. This weighs a little bit more than the Mini 2. So basically that's it. So look out for the next video, and you're gonna see comparison in terms of footage, how clear or how nice the image and the video quality look for both drones. And once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications so that you get notified every time we drop a new video. For our returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back. It's always good to have you guys, and you guys have a wonderful time. See you guys in the next video.